Hello and welcome back to the When You're podcast, the podcast for when you're doing anything. Today we're talking about when you're watching moving art forests. So this is a series. It's a documentary, all right, but there's no voiceover, there's no words to it. And I really love this series of this documentary because it's just good old-fashioned plain. It's just beautiful pictures. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. I can't describe it any better than that. So it's called Moving Art. It's on Netflix. This is from season 1, episode 3. And I chose this one because today is Earth Day, and I thought it would be a perfect choice for just really capturing nature and taking it all in. So I'm going to press play, and I'm just going to do a little bit of light commentary over it. So if you're ready, I'm going to count us down, and then we're going to get started. All right, in 3, 2, 1, press play. Dude, this is the best thing about it, right? Is because it just immediately hooks you. It just immediately grabs you and tells you this is going to be something you have to watch. It's something worthwhile. It's something cool. Louis Schwartzberg, shout out to him, man, because that is so... Oh, here we go. The clearest way into the universe is through a forest wilderness. John Muir. Wow. Now, I know it looks like they're highlighting the ocean, but really, if you look in the background, all the green, it just, and then the slow pushing, it's so cool. It makes it look so majestic. It kind of gives it it looks foggy, kind of like mysterious and magical kind of a feel, mystical, if you will. Kind of reminds me of that TV show, the Power Rangers Mystic Force. Yeah, it reminds me of that. Weren't they in the jungle? No, in a forest or something? It had something to do with that. I didn't really remember much of that Power Rangers show. I had no idea what it was about. I just know that there were Power Rangers and they used magic. Let's see, deers on the beach. Isn't that cool? That's something you don't see a lot of, right? Now, oh, this is so cool. You see, this is the kind of places that, you see people training in, right? Those martial arts movies, or maybe those samurai, or, oh, dude, this is straight out of Demon Slayer. This is such a perfect training grounds. It's the earth is just, man, look at that. I would definitely love to go camping in this forest. This is such beautiful colors. I like the way that the lights go. Oh, look at, this is so cool. It's like that morning weather, when you wake up and you just and you look up and you kind of and your brain's still foggy, but it's quiet and you're just taking in the nature vibes. It's just so cool. Look at that. Look at the sun shining down, I bet you if you put a little bit of a blue tint to this, it'd be just like Twilight. I bet you right now it would be just like Twilight. You guys would be eating this up like crazy. Look at that. So cool. And I'm probably going to say that a lot during this, so cool and beautiful and how cool and awesome, but you're going to have to, green is definitely my favorite color. Green is my favorite color in the world. Look at that. So many different shades, and it's so nice. It adds such a, it tells you exactly what's going on in the world, in nature, It's so green. I honestly can't think of anything better to say. It's so nice. Look at that. Imagine rolling in that. You'd get up and you'd look as green as Shrek. This looks, that's so cool. Look at that. And then you got, other life, the mushrooms growing. Now, I always wonder, right? Because somebody had to record this, How much footage do you think they record? How much of this do you honestly think that they look at and they're like, "Yep, that's the end of the clip." You know what I mean? Or like ooh, you see that rainbow that comes off of the lens? Or like that circle? That was cool. A little time lapse action. Always like to see those. It would be crazy if it started raining, if they got one when it was raining. How did they pick the location days or like when to record these? Because they had to film all of these in a certain amount of time, right? Like when the weather's perfect, I mean. So that way they don't have to go through any like harsh weather conditions. Whoa. That's what eagles see. Like every single day. They just fly up there and they just get a perfect view of everything. I don't know what kind of colors they can see, but if it's not green or blue, then that's a shame. But that is so cool. Look at that right there. Imagine being on that boat that day. You just get to enjoy the view. Take it all in. Because right now they have like music playing. I bet you they're like cracking jokes a little bit, or they're talking or something. Okay, now that's a pure water shot, but you could see the trees and the water, right, in the reflection, kind of. Whoa. If you could run on water, right? How fast do you think you could run from one side to the other? Like if we could run on water, I think from one side to the other, I think it would take me like about 20 minutes or something. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, this is just a bunch of clouds, but you think they're on a helicopter on that? Or is this a drone? This could very well be a drone. All of these could be drones. Helicopter would be too expensive, huh? Ah, that is just gorgeous. That looks so good. I mean, if this doesn't make you want to go out on a hike, nothing will. Isn't that just the best? How did they even get... What land? Who owns this? I mean, is this just free for anybody? Like anybody can go out here? I imagine. I wonder. Oh, cool. Oh, sorry. I just sneezed. I don't want to do that. It's just so cool. I sneezed because it was so cool. No. Why did I even say that? Why would I have the need to say that? I just sneezed. Whatever. Who cares? Oh, that's nice. Don't you like it when I can't think of the last time I really, really saw like the full, like the green leaves turning yellow and then red and then they fall off, I just know that one day the trees are all of a sudden yellow and red and then they fall off. I guess that's just how it works, huh? That shot we just saw is definitely one where somebody like comes out of the forest and they're like, finally water, and they like drink some. Cool. Not this one, the one before it. Not this one, But this isn't bad, I guess. Nice little creek. It'd be dope if like a little salmon just jumped out, just for the shot. Or like maybe a little sea otter swims by. Just for the shot, Whoa. That is a smooth rock. I want to slap that rock. A little zoom out action. This looks like a Bob Ross painting. Except he would have a lot more trees up close, I guess. Yep. When do you think they shot this? Like August? Because it's just turning yellow. So it's like kind of the end of summer, kind of the end of spring, whatever, Wow. And dude, I'm telling you, this is like Twilight. This is just, if you blue tinted this, it would be just like Twilight, just a little bit. That must be something to see. If you had a helicopter or, you fly an airplane and you see this, dude, how cool is this? You think I honestly don't know if this is if it's probably a drone. It's a drone. Definitely a drone. Too expensive for anything else, but dude, there's houses in the back. Like, people live here. That's nuts. Look at that bird soloing it. Great stuff. This is just so relaxing. It just makes me want to go on a hike. It makes me want to go explore nature. Most importantly, it makes me want to see these sights myself. It makes me want to like see it with my own eyes, not just through the screen. Wow. It just makes it look like it's just smoking. Like it's just so mystical. Wow. I wish they kind of put like the locations on these. You know what I mean? Like they were like, this one was shot in, in Colorado, or if this one was shot in another place, or in Canada, or here or there. You know what I mean? Like they give you, like just really quickly at the bottom left, like they just told you like where they shot this. But I guess that would kind of take away from just looking at it, appreciating it. Maybe they do that at the end. I don't know, but I mean, yeah, look at that. That's a drone. That's a drone shot. That's rocks. There we go. There's the forest. Wow. That beach must be bumpy because it's nothing but rocks. Again, this is a scene where somebody like runs to the water and they're like, finally, a drink, and then this is the beginning of a movie, where like you ever seen the movie Dinosaurs? Yeah, where the egg is like floating through the water and like you just follow it. That's an opening to a movie right there. Ooh, somebody just died or a fight just started. That's what that means. That was so cool. How did they get these shots? I mean, they got to be out there for hours. Oh my. It's winter now. So they had to do it maybe once every, they probably shot this over a full year. Isn't that, wow, that is so beautiful. It reminds me of Narnia. It reminds me of like, you know what I mean? Just like the beauty of it, the winter nature feel of it, So cool. Whoa, big mountains. The clouds are really, I mean, they probably get up there pretty high, but it's another mountain with snow and the forest, obviously. Look at that. That makes that's snowboarding material right there. I hope. I wonder if it's probably suicide to snowboard on that, right? Just to snowboard into a lake, snowboard straight down into that water, and you're a goner. Crazy. But that is cool. It's like glass. It looks like candy. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Whoa, waterfall. That must be the best drink of water you would ever have in your life. Well, no, actually, the glacier. If you get it from the glacier, I hear. But that is a good, refreshing cup of water right there. The snow is it's just the cherry on top. I mean, it's really just Oh, look at that, the sunset. That looks like another Bob Ross painting before it went completely black. There we go. And that kind of looked like Pride Rock from The Lion King. Dude, isn't it nuts that there's waterfalls that huge? Like you could just fall off of it. Like one day somebody was on their boat, right? And then they fell off of that waterfall and they were like, what the, like, I was just sailing on through. And then they died and then somebody else came across and it was like, actually, we don't want to go up there. You know? Oh, snap. The snow is melting. The earth is healing. The earth, nature is starting to come back. Oh, wait, no, it's still snowing. My fault. Dang, look at those. Oh, that is so Christmas, right? Doesn't that just make you think of Christmas? Look at that. That is straight out of Narnia. I'm telling you, that is so amazing. God, what I wouldn't give to see that with my own two eyes, just to be there in that atmosphere must have been so cool. Yep. Wow. I like it, dude. Now, waterfall time lapses are probably not the greatest. And that's nothing against waterfalls. I'm just saying, like, they're only going to do one thing, right? They're only going to go down, It's not like clouds where you see, like, the clouds in the sky, like, they move and they change every so often, They move in different directions, but the waterfall is just kind of like, it's just water moving. I like that rock. That is a nice rock. Man, they're really doubling up on the time lapses here. Ooh, the water reflection is so cool, and it's changing back and forth between the sky and the reflection. I mean, the water and the reflection. Look at that! Isn't that cool? That's a nice climbing tree. Okay, now we're starting to it's starting to melt. Nice. Okay, now we're going into spring. So when did we started with what? I guess that was summer, huh? And then it went to into fall, and then winter, and now it's spring. Yes. Mushrooms. I gotta say, dude, these things are... Oh, snap. All right, they're really loving the mushrooms this time around. Okay. Mushrooms. Did they just leave the camera out there? Like, how long? I guess this doesn't take that long for them to sprout. Wow. This is like a behind the scenes trick that I'm not aware of. Probably a behind the scenes trick. Look at that. Imagine frolicking in that. That would be cool. Scenes like this are like imagery like this makes me think of the movie Ants. You ever seen the movie? Yes, exactly. Look. where they get into the water, like on a leaf or whatever. Not to be like, this is kind of random, but that scene just kind of reminded me of like when you're at the grocery store and the mist like sprays all the vegetables. That's kind of what this is reminding me of right now. Look at that rainbow in there. Dude, again, this is like ninja training waterfall. You know, you hang out at the bottom of the waterfall and you try to climb it, you know what I mean? Start from the bottom and climb your way to the top. Only then will you be truly masterful. You know, and you slip a few times, you hurt your head, but you get back up. Yeah. Now, is somebody kayaking? Who's there? Who's there on the boat? Somebody's on the boat back there, I guess. That would be cool. But it looks like there's a lot of rocks on there. That's a nice little path. A nice little, ooh. Dude, look at that. It just looks like a cloud of air just strolling on through. That is airbending. If that's water, I mean, of course it's water, but it just, look at that. It's so fluffy. Imagine fluffy water and just drinking it. Crazy. Look at the rainbow. Dude, this is so cool. This is... How early do you think they have to wake up in the day to get this? Get this footage? Pretty early, I imagine. I bet you they start at night and then they just leave it there all day. This is cool. This looks like straight out of a dinosaur movie. You know what I mean? Like in that. Whoa. A little star time lapse. Whoa. Imagine you just in your tent, right? Cuddled up in a sleeping what's it called? A sleeping bag. Gosh. You're in a sleeping bag and you just look up at the stars. That'd be so great. And then you wake up the next morning to see this. I mean, yeah, you wake up in the morning and you see this. It's just green all around you. Maybe a bunny hops by. Now, I know, like, it looks really pretty and all, but just imagine all the bugs out there. Oh, ducks! Yo! These guys must love it out there. I mean, this is what they do. This is how they chill. This was a good one to kind of end on. The ducks. Ooh. Nice little flower field. So cool. Whoa. You see the clouds? And then the water's just kind of like rippling. But the clouds, man. Look at that. Look at the shadows of the trees. It just kind of tells you like what time of the day it is or like where you're at. Wow, so pretty. Oh, cool. Dude, look at this. It's so blue. Look at the cloud in the back. This is the best. Yeah, dude, they just zoomed in. It looks like a marshmallow man. They got some great time lapses. Look at that. The blue and the red, pink, orange. Look at that. So obviously in real time it's not, I mean, I bet it looks cool. I bet you the shape of those clouds lasts a lot longer. But like maybe you take it for granted. Look at that. Now, you're in your sleeping bag. You look up at the stars. No tent. You're just in your sleeping bag. You look up, and this is what you see. That's the best feeling out there. I bet. Just imagine it. So pretty. Oh, and that's how it ends. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful work. That's what I'm talking about, dude. I mean, that if that doesn't make you want to get out in nature, nothing will. Cuz that is so cool. That is the best thing. That is Earth Day. That has Earth Day all over it, all right? So guys, take care of yourself, take care of the planet, look out for any way to contribute to the environment in any way possible. I mean, it's just, nature is so important. And I feel like certain things in my childhood have contributed to me loving the outdoors and to me loving being outside and enjoying good days and having a breath of fresh air is just, there's nothing else like it. So, yeah. Do what you can, and happy Earth Day, So everybody take care. Thank you guys so much for listening. I'll see you guys all next time. Thank you.